Hey everyone. Okay, so I'm at home, just like it's Saturday, it's a slow Saturday, and I'm over here just like taking my time getting ready. I had to pull my wig up, girl, because she was sliding back. And my mirror is right here in front of me, okay? So I'm in my bathroom, I'm chilling, I'm having a good time. I'm gonna press my hair, put on my lashes, we're gonna talk, okay? So, y'all know who Shera7 is, right? First of all, I love her content. I think she's funny. Like, she is so funny to me. Like, and low key, a marketing genius. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She's like really, 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 really clever. With her marketing and her just everything about her, like her brand, her honesty. She doesn't care what people think about her. Like she just doesn't care. You know what I mean? Anyways, I was watching a few of SheraSeven's videos, and as a trans woman, I identify as a woman. I carry myself as a woman. I don't like run down the street and say that every single day in all spaces, right? I'm saying it here on TikTok. I say it on my social media, but I live my life as a woman, and, a part of being a woman, or at least me, I can't speak for all women, I'm attracted to men. So when I watch like SheraSeven stuff and I'm out here trying to date and all that stuff, I'm like, girl, you were teaching me like tips. Like, where were you at? And I know she's been out for like 13 years, okay? But I swear I didn't find out about SheraSeven until like, I would say like 2022, 2020 maybe. So I've known about her for like the past 5 years. She's been out for a while, but I feel like that's kind of when she really like, someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like that's when she started to kind of go viral, like super viral. But she's been out for a long time. Anyways, as I watch her stuff, I think to myself, I'm like, as a doll, does that apply to me as a woman? Like, because you know how women date? Like, in society, a lot of women look for security, right? Like, most women date for security. But now we're in a different age where women make more money now, and it's more like equal, right? Like it's more equal in the sense of like women are like having more degrees, making more money, owning businesses, owning property. Historically, that wasn't always done. It took women a long time to like earn equal rights and gain more equal rights. So when I see stuff from Shera, I'm like, okay, I'm a trans woman. And, we're in a new age now where there's a lot of, like, prominent trans women. You have the Laverne Coxes of the world. You have all these beautiful trans women. T.S. Madison, like, who are some of the white girls that I like? Gigi Gorgeous. You have, like, I don't know, you just have, like, various different types of prominent trans women of all races, right? Who are, like, making money now and, like, owning property and, like, really, like, building a life for themselves, not just being the stereotype, right? So when it comes to dating, I think to myself, I'm like, it's a term. I think it's called hypergamy. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a term where a woman, she dates specifically, right? She dates a certain type of man who makes a certain type of money, a man who's a provider, a man who takes care of her. That's what she looks for. I ask myself, can us trans women do the same thing? Because sometimes I feel like with us, it's so hard, and I feel like people be expecting us to settle, and sometimes we may even settle ourselves because we have to work on like self-worth and stuff like that. Like it's really hard dating, and I didn't get on here to complain. Like I don't want nobody to feel bad for me or feel bad for us as a community. I just want to say it's difficult for us to date, and that's something that is always said, right? Especially if you're into cisgender men or men who are not trans, it's difficult to date. Because, the world that we live in my book, I feel like men date externally first. Men base you off of your looks. They like your beauty first. They like attraction first. Then after that, they think to themselves, how can I show this woman off? Right? Like, what will my family think of this woman? What will my friends think of this woman? I'm dating this woman and she's going to make me look like the man. I think that's how most men date women, unfortunately. And it's not to say that they don't like the woman that they're dating. I think some of them do actually enjoy the woman that they're dating and all that. But I do think that a lot of men think external first. They don't really care about the internal. Like, they don't care about how good of a person you are. They care about your looks first. They care about how you look and how you're going to look to others with them. And I'm just being honest. I think that's how most men maneuver dating. So when I see SheraSeven, I'm like, dang, she's right. And I'm like, dang, I ain't never going to find a man Because I don't know. For me, dating is tough. Like, I just feel like a lot of men are like, they're superficial. I live in LA. I'm a chocolate girl. There's already like a lot of colorism here. And I'm not saying that men aren't attracted to me. There are men that are attracted to me, but when I'm dating and stuff and I'm on the apps, like, the apps don't push me. Like, I'll try to talk to people, they won't hold a conversation. You get me? It's the same thing that's been happening for years. And sorry, I'm over here trying to press this wig, you guys. You know, so I'm just saying the reality of it. I just wonder if, like, at my age, can I still, like, take these tips that this girl is giving? Because it's so juicy. But I see all these other women who are on the market and, you know, they're closer to the beauty standard than I am. And I'm not saying I'm not beautiful. What I'm saying is that the beauty thing is a real thing. You know, there are people who don't think I'm beautiful. There are people who might think I'm fat because I'm a thicker girl. I'm not skinny. You know, there are people who think I'm fat and too dark for them. Let's just be honest. And I think I look good, right? But what I'm saying is the world doesn't think I look good. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes to dating, it's really tough. And I don't know. I just think, like, now that I'm in my early 30s, I am 32 years old. I remember, like, before I transitioned, you guys, like, for some reason in my mind, I didn't think it would be this hard to date. I thought, I was so naive back then, y'all. Like, I thought, like, oh, it'll be easier. Because pre-transition, you know, I was in the world as a feminine gay boy, although I didn't feel that way on the inside, right? But I'm saying it was hard being that way. Like, it was hard living in that existence, although I didn't feel that way. The world saw me as an effeminate gay boy, right? I didn't really feel connected to it. I think that was just the cards I was dealt. I've always, you know, felt like a woman. I felt like I was meant to live as a woman and so forth. Pre-transition was hard. I remember, like, gay guys would tell me, they would be like, oh, why are you trying to date me? Like, you're a girl. Like, I remember being told I was too feminine. So that was something I dealt with like years ago when I was like a teenager. Because I've been in this new life transition for almost 15 years. It's been a very long time for me. So, yeah, I think I'm close to 15. I think I've been about 13 years transition now, as I am now. So, I remember pre-transition. I don't really recall dealing with colorism as much. I don't really recall dealing with that. I just got rejected left and right. Maybe there was some colorism there. But as a woman, it feels like the colorism is, like, amplified to me. And I'm sure that gay men go through colorism too. Colorism is everywhere. It's, you know, it doesn't matter who you are. I'm just saying, you know, what I've noticed in my transition, you know, living in a town like this, the colorism thing is subtle. It's there. You know, you see it in who people are attracted to, right? So I think that's just a factor. But back to Shera. When I see Shera saying all this stuff, I really admire her. I just wonder if trans women can apply the same gems that SheraSeven is giving to women. You know, natal-born woman, biological woman, cisgender woman, non-trans woman, right? I know some women don't like being called cisgender. So non-trans woman. I wonder if you know, she gives that to them and they apply it and it works for some of them. And I'm like, can trans girls do the same thing? You know, because a lot of these men, they just see us as objects. They just see us as sex dolls. They don't take us seriously as being lovers, and they just sleep with all of us. You know what I mean? So those are things that I think about as I watch this stuff. I'm like, oh, I don't know if it applies to me. Can I actually apply it in my dating life? And maybe I can. Maybe I can. You know, as a trans woman, I can't shortchange myself. I think that sometimes as trans women, because it's so difficult, we get a little sorry, I'm looking at the mirror and I'm looking at the camera, so my eyes are like a little wonky. Sometimes we shortchange ourselves, and we don't have to. You know, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be lonely, right? There are plenty of days where I get lonely, but I'm like, I can't shortchange myself. Like, I have to continue to love myself and know my worth, girl, and just, if someone doesn't want me, take it up to the game and keep moving on. Because that's dating in general. Dating is hard. People are picky as hell. People don't know what they want. And it's hard for everyone, right? I just think it's the added layer for us. You get what I mean? It's the added layer for us. But we also have control. And what I've realized is that, you know, I control what I allow in my life. Anyways, those are just some of my thoughts. Thank y'all for watching.